Hello everybody, Abby and I are in the Jeep right now. I wanted to share a fun story that just happened to us a little while ago. I have Abby here as my witness. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you the story and then I'm going to tell you the backstory on it. So today I had to take my daughter to an internship, my 15-year-old, and we decided to stop at Whataburger for a really healthy lunch. And a storm starts rolling in, and there was a really long line, probably 6 or 8 cars in front of us, and we waited. We were just having good conversation in the car. We weren't getting upset about waiting. We were kind of joking around about the guy in front of us that was gawking at us through his rearview mirror, and just having a good time waiting. And then we get up to the window to order, and literally the second that I pulled up to order, a flash of lightning and a big jolt of electricity kind of flashed at Whataburger. And I said, and the girl had just started to ask me for my order, and it kind of went a little bit fuzzy, and then I said, "Oh my goodness, are y'all okay? I think lightning must have hit y'all." And she said, "Yeah, go ahead with your order." She said, "We don't have any electricity." And I said, "Well, are y'all going to be able to make our food?" And she said, "Let me check real quick before we continue with your order." And I said, "Okay." And so she came back and she said, "Yeah, everything's good. Our generator came on. You can place your order." So I placed my order. I went up to the window, and the guy at the window was like, "So what was your order?" And I repeated my order, and he said, "Our computers are down. Here's your food." And he handed us the big bag of food, and he said, "What drinks did you get?" And I told him the drinks, and he said, "Okay, so I have my debit card in my hand to pay him." And he said, "So, our cash registers, our computers are completely down, so we don't have any way of taking your money." And I said, "Well, what does that mean?" He said, "Oh, your food is free." He's like, "I am so sorry for the inconvenience."
He kept apologizing.
He kept apologizing, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? This isn't an inconvenience. This is a blessing. This is a huge blessing." And I was just like, I was like, I know I look like, crazy. So we literally drive out, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, we just got our full meal for free.
2 big drinks.
2 drinks and a free meal." And I'm like, what is the probability of that happening at that exact moment? Me pulling up and us getting I don't know. It's just kind of really cool. So Abby was there. She was witness to the free food. So then I just started telling the kids, I said, "This is really funny because today I started a new experiment about law of attraction." I've got it in my back pocket. I didn't even tell the kids this whole story. So yesterday I received $100 as a payment for a service that I did. And I've been listening to some motivational talks about the law of attraction and the abundance paradigm. And the person who gave this tip, she said to take $100 and keep it in your pocket for a week. And every time you see something that you want, rather than thinking from a position of lack and saying, "Man, I wish I could have that. I wish I could buy that." Think about the $100 you have in your pocket and say, "I could buy that. I could totally buy that." Look, everything you want, just start looking at stuff and say, "I could buy that, I could buy that, I could buy that." So all morning long, as the kids were saying, I want this or I want that, I wouldn't even respond to them. I would just say, "I could buy that, I could buy that." So anyway, here's my overall takeaway from this. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I am really big on the law of attraction. And saying those statements. But something that I've discovered is that if you have a self-limiting belief, or you have a subconscious belief that says you're not worthy of it, or it's a poverty mentality, then you could say all the law of attraction quotes in the world consciously through your mouth, but your subconscious is going to block it. So it's important that you do the work of thinking the right thoughts all day long, and I think that's one of the reasons this little exercise is working well for me today. So anyway, all that being said, I do want to say that I am in the process of putting together just a guide on some of the tips that I've learned about law of attraction and the abundance paradigm with some resources. So if anybody watching this is interested in learning more about the law of attraction, just comment down below, and when I get that guide finished, I'll send you the link. Okay? And one more thing. So we're talking about this law of attraction with the kids after the Whataburger experience. It happened like 2 hours ago. So I'm talking with the kids about it. Had to drop Emma off again for her internship. Abby wanted to go shopping at a store, and she said, I have $10, and I said, Abby, so that's when I was telling Abby about her $10 experiment. I said, go ahead and put that $10 in your pocket this week. Did I remember? I said that. I said, put it in your pocket this week, and every time you want something, just say, I could buy that. I could buy that. And so, not even 5 minutes later,
It was about like 30 seconds.
she starts going to her wallet. And you can tell the rest of the story. So you opened up your wallet.
So I grabbed my wallet and I opened up my wallet, and I saw a bunch of dollar bills in my wallet, and I started counting them, and I found $12 in my wallet. And I thought that was pretty crazy that I found $12.
You don't even. And she keeps asking me over and over the whole drive home. She's like, "Did you put that money in there? You put that money in there, Mom." She thought it was like a total setup for me to like teach her a lesson, or no, I promise you, we don't know where the $12 came from, do we?
I just found it like I'm not even 3 days ago. I checked my wallet and I just had $10 in there.
That $10 bill, and now
that
you
$10 bill, and now I have
$1 bill. So who knows? Somebody put it in there. Probably grandmommy or something. I mean, we don't know how it got there, but it got there, and I think it was very peculiar that the universe is like telling us, y'all are getting a hold of this. You are really getting a hold of this. So I wanted to share those two stories with you today. And like I said, if you want to learn more about the law of attraction, you can Google it on your own and figure it out. But if you want to hear some of the tips that I have discovered over my last year's journey, then just, like I said, comment down below, and I'll be glad to share that guide with you for free once I get it completed in the next couple days. I'm on fire, so I'm like literally going to run in the house and start working on it right now. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.